So you're sitting there playing Rebirth Island, you get a kill, you die, you get another kill, you die, you get another kill, you die. And it's just the same process over and over again. So you get bored, you turn off your console, you throw on the stream, and you see some random dude that you've never heard of in your life going up solo quads, dropping team after team after team all alone. No one shoots back at him, and you're wondering why you can't get lobbies like that. Well guys, it's simple. You gotta use a VPN, and today we're talking about Lobby God VPN. This one right here is not only great because it actually gives you better ping, but it's good because it gives you nice lobbies that are fair, and they're going to be a lot easier for you as well. So basically, we all know Call of Duty right now, they focus strictly on giving you lobbies based on your skill level. That's awful, okay? And a lot of people don't like that. Nobody likes that. That's why a lot of streamers that you watch are gonna go ahead and use a VPN so they could get nicer lobbies as well. And these lobbies, not only do they focus on giving you nicer lobbies, they focus on giving you lobbies based on connection, whereas Call of Duty does not do that for you. So you gotta kind of think, yeah, I kind of want lobbies that are nicer, but I also want a better connection. I live in Northern Canada. I have a horrible connection in normal lobbies, but once I turn this on, my connection, my ping drops like halfway down, and it just feels so much smoother as well. So the Lobby God, if you guys want to start using it, the link is down in the description below. The first one down there you guys will see, and there's also a free trial, so if you don't want to commit right away, you could go ahead and try that out as well. So I want you guys to notice one thing here. This is ranked, so when we're playing ranked, it doesn't actually give you easier lobbies because ranked puts you on against people of the same rank and stuff, but what it did give me was a lot nicer connection. So in these three games right here, you guys can see we had it turned off. My connection, I was getting around 70, 80, 90 ping a game. One game I was at like 130, so I wasn't doing too good. We got like 6 kills, 3 kills, 4 kills because connection just wasn't working in my favor. And this one, we turned it on, I got 12 kills, and we're still playing against the same skill level players against us. They're still the same skill, they're still good players, but because of this, my connection went down. My ping went all the way down to 35. So I was able to have better connection against the same type of players and still go off on them. And in this game here, I only got 2 kills, but we won. It was nice. And then I turned it off again right here, 0 kills, 3 kills, turned it on again. My connection just went way better again, got 6 kills, came in first with 11 kills. But I want to show you guys something right here. Right here was on, we had it on, but we still came in 11th. So you're still playing against really good players on ranked, but if you're playing on regular resurgence and stuff like that, that's where the lobbies become easier. But if you use it the way I use it, just to play it on ranked, to get the same lobbies but easier connection because it's putting you to servers closer to you, basically that's what it's going to do. So you're still going to have some hard games, some difficult games and stuff like that, but you're going to have really nice connection games as well, and that's what I love about it. So ranked, you're still going to be playing against people that are really hard to play against, but the game's gonna work nicely in your favor. Now, let's talk about a few things. Rebirth Island, you wanna be a better player, you wanna play like the pros, you gotta start using that, alright? But there's a few other things that you gotta start doing on Rebirth Island as well in order to be a better player. Now, one thing that I would highly recommend on Rebirth Island is playing with a squad. You do not want to play alone, okay? You can watch people go off in solo quads and stuff. That's not everyone, alright, man? That's not gonna happen for everyone. You do not want to play alone. Now, what I recommend is when you play with your squad, make sure that you guys are rotating together, make sure you guys are chilling together, and you guys are actually holding hands. And I don't mean holding hands where you're super close to each other, one meter apart and stuff like that. You can play within 20 meters and stuff, 30 meters, but don't separate like crazy, alright? Don't do that kind of stuff. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. But anyways, man, just to go back to Lobby God quickly here, I want to say that this is going to give you easier lobbies. Not every single lobby is going to be completely noobs or something like that, but it's going to give you nice lobbies that just feel a lot more comfortable, and you can also use it on Warzone mobile, which is great as well. So if you guys want to go ahead and use that, like I said, man, the first link down in the description, a lot of people are using it. Don't be left behind. You want to be one of those people as well, and I'm telling you guys, most people, 99% of the streamers you watch, they're using some sort of VPN, so might as well do it too, right? It's not cheating, it's not hacking, it's literally not. You won't get banned for using a VPN. Now, I will say one thing on Rebirth Island that a lot of people make the mistake of doing is not running Mountaineer. It sounds weird to say that, but a lot of people, like, dude, there is so many people on this map. It's such a small map that wherever you jump off of something, there's going to be someone that sees you. And every time someone jumps off a building or whatever, I wait for them to pull out their shoots and I start shooting at them. And it's just so nice to go ahead and do that because they're just going to get dropped instantly. There's nothing they could do about it. They're in their chutes. They can't do much about it. But if you run Mountaineer, guys, there's no need to pull out your parachutes. Now, I kind of make the mistake of forgetting that I have Mountaineer on sometimes, or because it's kind of technically a new map in terms of we never had Mountaineer on Rebirth yet, I don't know the exact spots of where to jump and not take any fall damage, but you kind of get used to it and you'll start getting getting used to it the more you play. Now, one thing about this map is it's going to cause a lot of rotations, okay? You're going to be sitting in one area. You might be on the roof of prison killing a team, and then 10 seconds later, you're going to be in Granny's, or you're going to be in the bottom of prison fighting another team. That's just how this game is. You can't sit still. You do not want to sit still on Rebirth Island. You always consistently want to be on the move constantly, okay? Consistently and constantly be on the move. Do not just sit still. It's not going to work out in your favor. Now, I'm going to talk about a few things that are going to help you guys be better at this game, but I want to quickly say, before we get into the actual tips, if you guys could drop a like on this video, I would truly appreciate that, and let me know, have you guys got a win yet, and how many did you get on Rebirth Island? I think in Ranked, I'm at like 5 wins so far on Rebirth, which it's not bad. I only play about 5 games a day, but it's not bad. I'm trying to win a lot more, but yo, Ranked is tough, man. People play Ranked so weird. I swear, I'll be in Final Circle, and there's going to be like 12 teams left. That doesn't make any sense to me. But then there's one game that we had yesterday where it was Final Circle.
Yeah, there's only 6 teams left.
What? There's a cheater in the lobby.
We were there. There was only 1 or 2 other teams. Sorry, even before Final Circle, the second to last circle, there was 4 teams left. There was a hacker in the lobby just dropping every single person. And it's just awful. Like, dude, do not hack. Do not cheat. And that's why I say, like, lobby god and stuff like that, it's not cheating. You're not hacking. You don't have to worry about that. But there was a hacker yesterday, and we actually ended up winning the game. Not because we killed the hacker, but because we survived the storm longer than he could. It was weird. It didn't even feel like a win. None of us were happy. Like, he just destroyed the whole lobby alone because he is a cheater. So that kind of happened, and then we were just there like, you know, this win, it's a win, but it doesn't feel like a proper win. But yeah, basically I'm gonna give you guys my strategy quickly on how to win on Rebirth Island, and basically what we do in order to win. Now, keep in mind, I play a lot of Ranked rather than actual Rebirth. When I'm playing actual Rebirth without playing Ranked, my playstyle is completely different. I just push everything. I do everything I gotta do, and I do stupid stuff, right? I'll jump in front of a team alone, and I'll try to get them down and stuff like that. But when playing Ranked, you gotta play slow, you gotta hold hands, you gotta know how this map works. Now, there's 2 things that people need to realize with Rebirth Island. One, the shadows are completely broken, okay? It's horrible. You could stand inside a building, and the people outside will not see you 99% of the time. So that's great. That you gotta use to your advantage as well. You could stand in a doorway and start shooting at people, especially top roof of prison. No one's going to see you standing in those doorways. You could just start shooting at them. You're going to see them clear as day. They're going to have trouble seeing you. You could just drop them over and over and over again, which is what I like. But another thing is the audio is awful. It doesn't make sense. Fortune's Keep, you could hear the audio pretty well. Vondel, you could hear the audio pretty well. The audio was nice. But on Rebirth, it just doesn't make any sense. You cannot take audio cues the way they are. If you hear something, if you hear footsteps, it's not where you think it's going to be, and a lot of people kind of forget about that. They try to listen to the audio, and they try to chase the audio, and then they die because, well, yeah, the guy's not to your left, he's actually in front of you, or he's running up behind you and stuff, and the audio is something I just don't listen to. When I listen to audio on Rebirth Island, when I hear footsteps, I think of it, okay, there's someone near me. That's all I think. I don't say, oh, he's to my left, oh, he's upstairs, oh, he's not. No, it's broken, it's awful, don't listen to it. Now, you gotta be a red dot chaser. That is one of the most important things on Rebirth Island. You got to be a red dot chaser. You see a red dot on the map, you go to that red dot. You see a red dot with an arrow above it, that means the enemy's above you. Chase it. You see a red dot with the arrow below it, the enemy's below you. Chase it. You see a red dot with no arrow at all, heck, now you know exactly where the enemy is. He's on your level. Chase that red dot. Do not let them chase you. Do not be the chased, always be the chaser. Rebirth Island, like I said, it's one of those things where you just gotta run and run and run and consistently draw people over and over and over again, and you just gotta go off. You just gotta do your own thing and just kind of like rip people out and stuff. And it's just one thing. Actually, one of my major tips is to get good with ground loot, okay? You gotta get good with ground loot on Rebirth Island, man. If you go into one of those spells where you die, and then you're landing at your loadout and you die again, and then you're landing again and you die again, you're not getting that loadout. Let's be honest. You're not going to get it. It's tough to get. It's tough to get loadout on Rebirth Island because they're just watched so well. You got to get good with ground loot, okay? And the ground loot sucks. The ground loot sucks. There's a lot of semi-automatic guns. They're garbage. There's a lot of shotguns. They're garbage. But you got to get good with some of the weapons that are on the ground. The M4 is not bad. The WSP Swarm is not bad. You just got to get good with these things because, like I always tell people, your loadout is gone. It's as good as gone. Just pretend it's not even there. Unless your teammates could clear an area and you could actually land and get your loadout, good for you. But what I recommend, every time you land on Rebirth Island, pick up floor loot and push people instantly, just instantly. This way, your team should be doing this too. Let's say you land at prison, loot prison, get guns, both of you, and then push control right away and try to third party or third man those teams at control. Try to clear control out, and in that way, you know that buy station is in the clear. It's yours. It's go ahead, buy a loadout, do what you got to do. And that's one thing that you got to know on Rebirth Island is that buy stations are never empty. Every time there's a buy station, you gotta think there's a team near that buy station. You gotta push those buy stations with smokes. You gotta do smokes, man. You can't just play without smokes. Smokes are gonna help you out tremendously on this map as well. If you're playing without smokes, you're playing wrong. Smokes are great because you smoke the buy station and it's an ego smoke. They're not going to push you. They're not going to come and try and get you on the buy station when there's a smoke there. They're not dumb. They're probably going to die if they try that. But another thing is when you get to those final circles, you got to do those weird rotations where the circle does not favor you. You got to throw a smoke down and go ahead and just get through it. And then they're going to help you out a lot. You don't want to be caught out in the open without smokes. Those are so important on Rebirth Island. But anyways, guys, like I said earlier in the video, you want those easier lobbies, you want those connections to work in your favor, you gotta get Lobby God, man. It's the first link down in the description below. Like I said, you get a free trial if you guys want. You don't have to commit to it. So test it out yourselves, see if you guys like it, and then I recommend getting it. It's gonna help you guys out tremendously. And also, one last thing before we get out of here, if you guys could drop a like on this video, I would truly appreciate that. Sub to the channel if those notifications turned on. My name is Nick. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.